Hello. I've decided that instead of beginning with the tutorial on these fabulous masterpiece in which the recreation is being made, I should share with you how everything came to be. It was by no means an idea of mine, since I couldn't even fathom trying to step in the shoes of such a brilliant master. But as it happened, a client of mine from New York approached me and said, I've always wanted to have the Milkmaid recreated for my home. And I did some research and contacted some artists, and I was not happy with the sketches and things that. And then you came to mind, even though I knew that you're pretty much a realistic type of artist. But my hunch was correct. I knew you were the one to do it. So that's how everything started. Only problem was that I do not work with oil. I get headaches from the oil. The smell of the oil is something that it bothers me. And on top of that, the time that it takes to dry, and I just I mean if a good commission comes along, I take it in oil, but not not my cup of tea. So I explained to him this problem, and he said, "Well, you know what? You do exactly what you feel that you need to do, and we'll take it from there." So I decided that I would be using color pencil as the base of the piece. And from then, I will go ahead and do pastel, ending with highlights and other rendering with watercolor. And as it turned out to be, I was right, because recreating a oil painting masterpiece with the media that I just mentioned is is no, I mean, is crazy actually. But the results were quite wonderful, and they were very pleased with it. And then after that, I decided that again, I was going to go ahead and this time do a recreation of the Milkmaid for myself. And that is how everything this time around came to be, my own take on the piece. Uh, as you can see, it's quite large, and it's going to take some work, but I'm sure that you're going to enjoy the process of seeing me work with the tools that I've selected. So far, so good, I can say. The problem was the face, because Vernier didn't define. I mean, he was quite good in detailing his objects and clothing, etc. But the face, he did a sort of like impasto technique. And the left side of the face, the the eye can hardly be seen. It's all really pasty and thick without much detail. So I had to use my own intuition as far as where the features ought to be and look like. And that is the reason that so far you see her as is. One thing that I learned from recreating his work is how cleverly he dotted little dots of white paint to create light and little sparks and texture. When you get really close to the piece, you can actually see where the little dots are going to be. But as you stand back, everything just comes together very harmoniously. So, tomorrow I will begin the work on this piece and I will film it. Perhaps I will make a 30-minute video per, as they call it, giornata, and post it for you to enjoy. And I will welcome all of your questions. And I'm very excited about this. So I'm I'm having a little bit of concern with the arm because as you can see, if you look at the painting, the arm looks like it's almost covered in flour. The arm is almost pale white, and I have to follow the feel of the original. But at this scale, I'm going to have to add some flesh tone to the arm. So let's see how everything comes out. By all means, please remember to subscribe to my channel, and that way you will receive notifications on many other pieces that I have in the making. And again, I'm looking forward to sharing with you this experience, and I thank you. Good night.